Hello everyone and welcome back to Home and Creativity with Monique and happy Resurrection Sunday. Today I'm sharing with you some things that I cooked for my Sunday dinner. So first I'm sharing with you a $1 million pie recipe, and these are the ingredients. And if you're interested in the pie ingredients, I will have the ingredients in the description below. Okay, so in a large bowl, you're going to put your block of cream cheese in, and also your powdered sugar. And also you can add your flavorings, your extracts in with this as well. And you may need a mixer, maybe a small mixer. If not, then you're going to have to put a lot of elbow grease if you have a whisk into trying to get the cream cheese and powdered sugar to mix up. But it was some work to get it mixed up with the electric mixer, but I got it done, and it should look like this when you're done. Then you're going to add in your whipped topping or your Cool Whip, and you're going to mix all of that in together till well combined. And this is how it should look once everything is well combined. Then you're going to add in your drained crushed pineapples. And also I forgot to mention that I added in some pineapple tibbits as well, which is optional, but I felt like that I needed more pineapples for my pie. Next you will add in your pecans. I recommend that you toast your pecans for about 5 to 10 minutes inside of a 350-degree oven, and this just exposes the natural flavors and scents of the pecans, and it smells great as well. So now you're going to add in your sweetened coconut flakes and mix that in. I also added in some almonds. This is totally optional, but I wanted to add in some extra bite with the pie as well. Okay, so I'm going to add in some cherries, and I also added in a few pineapple tibbits as well. Alright, so this is how everything looks once it's well combined. Now it's time to pour the mixture inside of your pie shell. And this is the easy part. You're putting the mixture inside of the pie shell as much as you want. And that's pretty much it. You're putting the mixture in, and afterwards you can add extra whipping topping on top, or make a nice cute design, which is I'm not good at. I'm not a cake decorator. I'm not good at decorating cakes or pies, but I give it my best shot. But I put some whipped topping on top with the spray whipping cream, and also I forgot to mention that I toasted some coconut flakes when I toasted my pecans. So I added some toasted coconut flakes on top for garnish as well. that I was just going to put a few dots of the spray whipping cream on top of the pie here and there, and I didn't like how it looked, so I kind of went overboard with the whipped cream, and I just sprayed it all in. So you know, you can boss up your pie however you want to boss it up, but I just simply didn't like how it looked at first, so I just continued spraying all the Cool Whip all over the top. So here is the toasted coconut, and I'm just going to sprinkle that all over on top of the pie so that it can look a little pretty. So once you have your pie fixed up and everything, you can freeze this pie or you can refrigerate it. But I would recommend, if you're not going to eat it every day, to have it in the freezer. And when you get ready to eat some of the pie, if you're not serving the whole pie, just cut whatever pieces of the pie that you want to eat. Sit it out for it to thaw for a little bit or soften, and you can, you know, have the rest in the freezer, and it'll last a longer time when it's still frozen versus it being in the refrigerator. For the next recipe, I am making a banana pudding, and I am preparing a banana pudding for my church, and also for home as well. So I'm just sharing with you the ingredients that I'm using. I have 2 cans of evaporated milk for egg yolks. In the measurement cup, the glass measurement cup, there was 1 cup of whole milk, and as you can see here, I will be using vanilla extract, banana extract. That's 4 tablespoons of butter, and that is 2 cups of sugar, and some bananas, maybe 5 or 6 bananas. Of course, you're gonna need your vanilla wafer and cornstarch and whipping topping again as well. In a medium saucepan, you're going to add your milk. So I'm adding in, I mixed in my evaporated milk and my whole milk together, and I got that in a pot, and I have that on low to medium heat. I put in my sugar, and I'm just going to mix that sugar in until it's well combined, and I will be using 10 tablespoons of cornstarch. Okay, so you're going to give your cornstarch, sugar, and milk mixture a good mix. And you want to raise the heat up to medium-high heat, and you're going to let this simmer until it thickens. So as you can see here, the mixture has thickened a little bit. So now you would turn your heat off. You can let this cool for a minute, not cool all the way down, but just maybe 5 minutes or so. And you're going to take your egg yolks and you're going to add them one at a time. Unfortunately, my camera did something and I didn't get a chance to show the whole thing of me adding the egg yolks in one at a time. But once you add in the egg yolks and mix everything in together, then you're going to turn your heat back on and warm the mixture back up until it thickens even more. And as you can see here, this resembles pudding. Okay, so you're gonna remove the mixture off the stove completely, and you're gonna add in the butter and the vanilla extract or whatever other flavorings you choose to use, and you're just gonna mix all that up and combine everything. And your pudding is complete. So what you want to do is refrigerate this. Maybe you can pour this into another bowl and refrigerate this and let it cool. So this is actually the next morning. I actually made 2 more amounts of the pudding. I'm just showing you the cups that I will be using. Those are the little snack cups with the lids that I bought from Walmart. So I'm just showing you that I have my setup ready to, I will be doing banana pudding, cups. Alright, so I put some whipped cream in another bowl, and I'm adding in some of the pudding. And I'm just mixing the whipped cream and some of the pudding together. And this is how I like to do mine. You can do yours different at this point. Once you have your pudding made, you can use a casserole dish and do the layers, the bananas, the cookies, your pudding, your whipping topping, and like you can do the layers like you do a lasagna. And I do that as well, but I'm doing this different because I go to a small church and it's not a lot of members there, so I feel like this would be something easy and convenient to have, just to put everybody's dessert inside of a to-go cup. And so that's what I decided to do here. And I'm just sharing with you how I assemble everything. Like I said, you can, at this point, you can do this however you want in any order. Doesn't matter. So with the amount of pudding that I made, I doubled the recipe. I was able to make a little over 25 banana pudding cups. And they look great and ready to go. These look great and they were very delicious. I had no problems out of this recipe that I used. And this is great for picnics and potlucks if you prefer to make your banana pudding this way inside of self-serving cups. I think this was a good idea. Last but not least, I'm sharing with you my Easter dinner that I made, and I didn't make much. We kept it simple this year. We made some field peas with snap beans, and those were frozen beans, by the way. I used some smoked neck bones that you can see here, and I boiled the neck bones for about an hour or so first, and then I added in my peas and seasonings and also a stick of butter with that as well. Okay, for my meat or my entree, I have 2 Boston butt roasts, and I'm going to trim the thick fat off the bottom of that. So I trimmed off the fat, and just showing you I trimmed the fat off, and this is the 2 thick pieces of fat. Didn't want that in with the roast. Right, so the next thing I did was I added a little olive oil and some seasonings. Okay, so I'm just rubbing in that olive oil real good, trying to get all the sides and everything covered in the oil. And I like to use a little olive oil on my meats when I bake it, because I just think it's the glue for your seasonings, in my opinion. And also, when the seasonings disperse and mix in with the natural meat juices and everything, it just, makes a good broth as well. Alright, so I'm just adding in my seasonings of my choice. So I'm just making sure that all the seasoning and everything gets rubbed into the meat. And I will season the other side of the meat as well the same way. Alright, so as you see here, this is what I call my frozen vegetable seasoning blend. And I'm just showing you that I season the other side of the meat. So as you can see here, my frozen vegetable seasoning blend is just a mix of frozen green bell peppers, celery, green onion and yellow onion. And I use this vegetable seasoning blend. I use it in soups, stews, and also when I like to bake my meats, I like to sprinkle some on top of my meats when it bakes. So, and it makes a good flavor for your baked foods and also for any soups or stews. And I have a plan to do a video on me showing you what I use to make that frozen vegetable blend. So as you can see here, I'm adding in some carrots and a little bit of water, and I cover this with aluminum foil, and I will bake this at 400 degrees for 2 to 2.5 hours. Alright, so as you can see here, my roast is done, and this was after everyone ate, so it was a roast. One of the roasts was left, so I was able to show you how the roast looked after cooking. So this is it. Okay, and also I'm showing you how my field peas with smoked neck bones turned out. Everything was delicious. Everything was good. We just ate, and we watched the Passion of the Christ. So after we ate, so I'm just showing you, how the food came out after cooking and everything. But I want to take this time out to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out to watch my videos. I hope that I present something that is useful or give you ideas. And most of the time I just like to share what I like to do as a hobby, and I hope that it helps you in some kind of way. And I thank you for any current subscribers, and I thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, God bless.